Hi everyone, welcome to part 3 of the Revit family tutorial series. Today I'm going to show you how to make use of the blend command. Alright, in the previous tutorial we looked at how to make use of the extrusion command. Today let's just look at the blend command. So I'll just go straight here to start a new family. So I'm going to make use of the metric general template, metric generic model, right? And click open. So under the create, under forms here, we have various options, and I mentioned that whichever form you want to create, you must have to make use of one or two of these basic tool here. So we've looked at how to make use of the extrusion in a previous video. So if you haven't known how to make use of the extrusion command, I would advise you watch the previous tutorial under this tutorial series. So meanwhile, let's move on to blend. So let's click on the blend here. So once you click on blend, the modify tool comes up and also the draw tool here. So blend tool is basically used when you want to transit from um, one particular shape to the other. All right. Take for instance, you have a cycle to square transition. So that is when you make use of the blend command. So let's experiment it. So we've just clicked on the blend command, and this is what it gives us. So I'm going to click on this inscribe polygon here and then draw from the center. Let me leave it at 600. Leave it at 600. So basically, as you are about to click on you can type on your keyboard what kind of radius you want. If I want it to be 600, I'll just type it on the keyboard immediately and then I'll leave it. So this is my base, right? So once I'm done with the base profile, I'll quickly go up here and click on this to edit the top, to create the top profile. So in this case, I want a top profile to be a cycle. So I'll just go here and click and draw a cycle. So in this case, I want the cycle to be 320, and that is fine. I will not just go and click this finish button here. I will just click away from the cycle, and here I can edit the height. Alright, so here I'll just change the height to say 500. Alright, and we are good. So let's look at what we've created so far. So your keyboard, hold let's click on the 3D. On your keyboard, hold shift and the middle, press the middle mouse to rotate. So this is the shape we've been able to create so far. So if you check, there's a gradual transition from the cycle to the polygon we have here. Now, I think uh, this is very useful when you want to create like a transformer for a duct a system. All right, so like an HVAC duct where there's a transition from a square to round. Right, let's create a transition for a ducting system. All right, so I'll quickly delete this and draw a blend from a rectangle to a cycle. So I'll just click go to the create here, and I would click on blend, then click on a rectangle. So I'm going to just go here and so I want it to be like a square rather. So I'll make the square to be, let's say, 350 by 350 by, let's say, 350 here. That's cool. So I'll move this to, I'll move it to the center. I'll move it to the center here. So I'm going to draw a cycle for the top, and that cycle will be 300. And then let's constrain it so that uh, it's on this. Okay, okay. Let's just draw a cycle. I'll click on this here. Okay. Continue. So click on cycle here, and I'll draw a cycle of 300 of 150 rather. Yeah, 150 rather. That's great. So I think then I'll change the height to, let me just leave it at 500. That's okay. Now I'll show you a feature that's used to, maybe if you want to create an hole sphere and a void inside this particular object. If you check, if I click on the blend here and you could scroll down on the properties, you'll see that you can either change it from solid to void. So let's check, let's create another um, blend, but this time around is going to be a void, so that we can make this look like a duct. Alright, so I will quickly go to create, go to blend, and I will start by creating a rectangle. Alright, so this time around I'm going to leave it like that. So this is cool. Then edit the top and then draw a cycle. Not not touching about, just create a little bit, a little thickness. Alright, so I'll go down here and change to void. Okay, and click check on this button. So you will see we just created a hollow reducer. Alright, so if you see, look at the inside, so you see that we'll be able to create a transformer from a circle to a square. So meanwhile, we can actually add a connector to this to make it like a actual duct reducer. So we can go to the under the create, click on duct connector. Alright, so you can just click on this face here, and it gives you a duct connector. Then click escape. Then let's add a dot connector to the second face. So create with dot connector. We're going to click on this particular cycle here. Perfect. So by this time it's giving us the option of a square. So just um, escape from that and click on the dot connector. Go to the properties here and change it to round. Alright. So we are good. So you could change the dimension here to, let's say, 300. Alright. To reflect the actual size of the duct. Okay, this is cool. So with this, we'll be able to create a reducer. So let's look at the view. All right, let's go to left view. Um, reference view. Okay, that's cool. Okay, this front. This is so this is our reducer at the moment. All right. So if I start a new Revit project, it's a new. Let's just leave it as simple as that. Remember, I have not assigned this particular family I'm creating to be an HVAC company, so it can appear anywhere, right? Um, so if I said, okay, let me um, load into project, oh, sorry, uh, if I click on this and load into project, here we have our Revit family, alright? So there's it. So I can be able to create a ducting system. So for example, I'll go to the 3D, and then if I click on this, I'm able to add a duct of a round duct at this point. Well, I will just have to, okay, I have to turn it to this face here, and then, okay, okay, draw a duct. So basically, it's just so so here you can be able to draw your duct. So we've been able to create a like a transformer for an HVAC duct system. Take for instance, where you have a square transiting to a round duct. So so I believe you've been able to understand how to make use of the blend command, and where it's applicable. Right, so the blend command is used for transiting from one shape to the other, and it's very useful when you are creating an HVAC duct family. Right. In the next tutorial, we are going to be looking into how to make use of the revolve command. So I want you to stick to this tutorial series. If there's any challenge you are facing, just put it on the comment section, and I will attend to it. Don't forget to like and share my video. Also subscribe so that you will not miss out on subsequent video.